isang makapigil-hiningang laban kung saan nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Arellano 114-112 sa double overtime. Tayo po ay nagbabalik dito sa loob ng arena sa lungsod ng San Juan para sa pagpapatuloy ng second round of eliminations ng Season 91 ng NCAA. At ngayon, magtatapat sa ating pangalawang laban ngayong Huwebes ang host school, Mapua Institute of Technology, at ang finals favorites ngayong season, ang University of Perpetual Health System, DALTA. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action sa Ball Sky Cable Channel 167, and we are also greeting everybody watching from all over the world via the Filipino channel and everybody watching via live streaming on DMC.TV. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, at upang himayin ang bakbakan sa pagitan ng Altas at Cardinals, makakasama natin ngayon si Coach Mix Bustos.
Maraming salamat, Anton. Magandang hapon po, NCAA fans at lahat ng ating mga kapamilya that are watching around the world. This was a nail-biter of a game noong first round between Mapua and Perpetual.
And of course, it was also a nail-biter of a first game that we had sa pagitan ng JRU at Arellano. Mix, nayinig na naman ang team standings.
That was not unreal, pero grabe nga yung laban kanina between JRU and Arellano. Ito nga ang Perpetual Health. Solong-solo ang third place at 7 wins and 2 losses. Their last win against the JRU Heavy Bombers na nanalo kanina, 86-83 noong August 18. Subalit ang Mapua Cardinals naman, hanging in the balance at 6th seed with 4 wins and 5 losses. They're only 2 games behind with the number 4 seed right now, that is the JRU Heavy Bombers.
And that makes the second round all the more competitive, at abangan natin ang mga future developments as we go along patungo sa Final Four ng ating tournament. Sinabi mo nga, Migs, na nail-biter ang nangyari nung unang nagtapat ang Cardinals at Altas. Only 6 points, 3 points separated the two teams at the end of that game. And a potential game-winning 3 by Josan Nimes was the last shot taken during that game.
Oo, dikit na dikit nga ang laban ng iyon between Mapua and Perpetual with 6 deadlocks and 13 lead changes. Mapua was up 81-74 midway to the fourth, pero ginapang at inakyat ang bundok ng Perpetual with the help of Gab Dagangon, Scotty Thompson, and Bright Acueti, who had 24 points and 8 rebounds. Subalit, si Josan Nimes naman from the Mapua, muntik na siya nagkaroon ng triple-double, no? In 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Talagang naglaban ang dalawang top forwards ng NCAA sa larong yon, Josan Nimes at Earl Scotty Thompson. Binanggit mo si Gab Daganon, who actually scored the last 4 points of that game. But one of the surprising developments para sa panig ng Mapua sa first round was the emergence of their Nigerian center na si Allwell Oraime. Can you imagine? He was number 1 in the MVP race sa dulo ng first round, and he's a rookie.
Well, nakakamangha at nakakabighani ang first round averages ni Allwell. 17 points per game, 19 rebounds per game, and check this, Anton, 4 blocks per game. He brings energy, effort, yung mga 50-50 balls sa kanya napupunta, and he's also efficient scoring inside the paint. And the key to his success is his defense. Yun nga, 4 blocks per game, and he's the number 1 in the NCAA in terms of rebounds and blocks, and he had the career high 8 swats versus CSB noong August 7.
Ibang klase talaga ang pinapakita ng rookie na ito na si Allwell Oraime, really stepping up sa pagkawala ni Josan Nimes at CJ Isit dahil sa mga injuries. Pero mabigat din ang makakatapat ni Allwell Oraime sa kabilang panig, si Mr. Brightside, Bright Acueti, number 4 in the MVP race.
Talagang kumikinang and really shining itong si Mr. Brightside during the first round. He's averaging 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. So he's the number 4 leading guy sa rebounding race. And it was a close match between him and Argel sa scoring spot. Pero towards the end, si Bright na ang nagwagi sa bahaging iyon.
Alam mo, Mix, ramdam na ramdam ng mga Perpetual fans sa likod natin ngayon dahil feel na feel nila ang isang magandang pagkakataon na makabalik sa finals. Can you imagine? It's been 11 years mula nung huling nakapasok sa finals ang Perpetual, and they feel that this is their year to make it back. Kaya sa mga Perpetual fans, sa mga fans na Mapua, kung gusto niyo makisali sa aming social media discussion upang suportahan ang inyong mga kupunan, pakinggan natin ngayon ang pangatlong miyembro ng ABS-CBN Sports Broadcast Team na si Roxanne Montealegre. Roxanne?
Thank you, Anton. Mga kapamilya, kahit nasan kayo sa mundo, pwede pa rin kayo makisaya dito sa arena. Huwag niyo lang kalimutan ang hashtag natin. At ngayon naman, para sa Tanong natin today, aling team ang kilabot ng court? Ang hashtag na gagamitin nyo lang is hashtag NCAA Season 91 at hashtag Galing Mapua, hashtag Galing Perpetual. Huwag nyo kakalimutan yan. Kung meron din kayo mga opinion, mga katanungan, kahit sa players, sa mga panelists, huwag nyo kakalimutan ang hashtag yan kasi we really want to hear from you. Anton?
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. So, sa inyong mga fans, just start tweeting us right now, Galing Perpetual or Galing Mapua. Sa aming pagbabalik, magsisimula na ang bakbakan sa pagitan ng Altas at Cardinals dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. This is Season 91 of the NCAA Ilabas ang Galing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with this exciting... Let us meet the starters. First for the season's hosts, the Mapua Cardinals. Forward number 13, Danielle Aguirre. Power forward number 15, Mark Branya. At center number 10, Olwell Oraime. Point guard number 14, Daryl Menina. And the on guard number 4, Exhibiting. Head coach of the Cardinals is Fortunato Atoy. And now the starting five for the Perpetual Altas. Off guard number 8, Anton Tamayo. Point guard number 16, Crispin Elopre. At center number 18, Bright Aquete.
Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa aming live and exclusive ABS-CBN Sports coverage ng Season 91 ng NCAA Mapua at Perpetual. Handa ng ilabas ang galing. Starting off for the Cardinals, Ezekiel Biteng, Olwell Oraime, Aguirre, Shane Menina, and Mark Branya. At para naman sa panig ng Perpetual, the reigning MVP, Earl Scotty Thompson, Anton Tamayo, Rick Gallardo, Crispin Elopre, at syempre si Mr. Brightside, Bright Aquete. Ngayon, Mix, nakausap natin si Coach Atoy ko bago tayo lumabas dito at courtside at sinabi nga ni Coach Atoy ko na today, ang theme ng kanyang kuburan, the Magnificent 10. They have 5 players who are injured and will not be seeing action today. Josan Nimes, CJ Isit, Andretti Stevens, Paeng Layog, and Villasenor.
Well, it's really unfortunate that these guys, the veterans, really couldn't play today, no? So ito nga, 7 rookies and 3 veterans. Pero titingnan nga ni Coach Atoy, talagang mixed emotion siya, sabi niya. So kung paano na lalaro itong game na to.
At medyo mabigat nga ang nawala considering the likes of Nimes and CJ Isit played a big role nung sila'y unang nagharap sa first round of eliminations.
Napakalaking ng bagay talaga ni Isit especially. Siyempre, he is the chief point guard together with Andretti Stevens. Medyo na-apektuhan yung decision-making nila pagdating ng endgame. Pero it is a chance for the likes of Shane Menina, Exhibiting, Steven, to step up and prove their worth on the court.
Josan Nimes still out with that injured right hamstring. Ito naman si CJ Isit still recovering from that injury to his right elbow suffered back in August 7 kontra sa CSB. They suffered back-to-back losses without Nimes and Isin against JRU and Letran.
Pero para sa akin, Anton, their losses against Letran and JRU, hindi naman siya naging malayo. Hindi naman siya, kumbaga, naging tambakan. They can prove, kumbaga, they can really show that they can, they can deliver. Yun nga lang talaga in last game, fourth quarter execution. Yun lang ang kailangan nilang pahintin.
Actually, tama ka doon, Mix, dahil yung talo nila sa JRU at sa Letran, they only lost by 3 points in both those games.
Yes. Oh, that is very true. So, ito na, makikita nga natin. Natanong din na si Coach Atoy ko kanina kung paano nila in-improve yung mga in-game execution. He was telling us na talaga nagdagag lang sila ng special plays and that just to really work on those special situations.
Siyempre, second round na, kailangan ng dagdagan yung Arsenal as they push for the Final Four. Olwell Oraime, you talked about improvements, Mix. This guy has made such a drastic improvement dito sa kanyang rookie year.
Well, grabe talaga. No? We mentioned that in the pre-game. Napakalaking bagay niya in the terms of defensive aspect. More blocks per game. You know, really a threat. Kumbaga kung ikaw ang driving Thompson or si Sandiwa or si Tamay or Ilope, talaga mag-aakalangan ka kasi siyempre napakaganda na depensa niya, no? Ni Oraime.
Olwell Oraime, number 1 pagdating sa rebounds, number 1 pagdating sa blocks, at number 6 naman pagdating sa scoring. But Earl Scotty Thompson is the MVP, and he pulls up for that fadeaway jumper. 42 ang ating talaan. So yung big guns na parehong kubunan already on the board, Oraime at si Scotty Thompson, parehong candidates para sa MVP ngayong season. Aguirre with a drive. Tapping ka ng bola, napunta kay Mr. Brightside.
Well, it's really a challenge for Perpetual also. Alam nila na wala yung itong 5 veterans ng Mapua Cardinals. They cannot stay relaxed. They still have to stay composed. Kung anong game plan ni Coach Arik and the rest of the coaching staff, kailangan ma-implement pa rin.
Nakausap din natin si Coach Arik Del Rosario before this game, and he seemed very calm. Sabi nga niya, itong si Earl Scotty Thompson, maski na na-draft na siya sa professional league, talagang todo bigay pa rin sa practice.
Well, of course, kasi last year na rin to ni Scotty Thompson, so kailangan pukpuk talaga to get that finals appearance.
And to get more from the Perpetual side, narito ang kasama natin si Roxanne Monte Alegre. Roxanne?
Scotty Thompson, Brian Acueti at si Coach Lester ng Perpetual Health. Hindi pa rin nga fully recover sa injury si Scotty. At dahil nga siya yung ginagamit na point guard, kahit hindi niya trabaho yun, siya yung may pinakamaraming playing time last season, kaya naman napagod siya. But for this game, he is mentally prepared to take on this game and to win it for Coach Lester. At si Brian Acueti naman, who is the top scorer sa league natin ngayon, naniniwala siya na because he's a great player, he still cannot beat a great team. So he believes in his team to work with him for this game. At lastly naman, ang motivation naman ngayon ni Coach Lester din for this game is yung talo nila last season sa Mapua na nakalamang na sila ng 30 points sa first round, but sa second round nabawi ito ng Mapua ng 30 points at the same time natalo sila. Kaya yun ang motivation niya ngayon for his team. Anton?
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. Siyempre, kailangan always improving. Kung last year na-split nila ang kanilang meetings, gustong ma-sweep ng Perpetual ang Mapua ngayong season 91. Ang tama nga yung sinabi ni Roxanne. Sobrang babad nitong si Earl Scotty Thompson. He averages 36.9 minutes per game.
Well, he's just really doing it all. I don't think without him, mag-i-improve yung kanyang teammates. Also, we have to credit his numbers to his teammates also kasi he's averaging double-figure assists. So, ibig sabihin, kapag may assist, na may make nila yung mga shots nila.
Sa aming pagbabalik, magpapatuloy po ang banggaan na ito sa pagitan ng Cardinals at Altas. Huwag po kayong alis. Ito po, Season 91 ng NCAA. Ilabas ang galing. Ayan yung pong napapanood ang Season 91 ng NCAA. Balikan natin itong huling laban ng Perpetual kontra sa JRU. It was an overtime game, Mix.
Well, oo, talagang naging dikit yung laban ng ngayon. It was a seesaw battle. And breaks of the game lang. 6-0 run to end the game by Perpetual. Gap Dagangon with 4 crucial points, and Perpetual escaped with that victory.
Itong JRU, talagang mahilig din sa mga overtime games, Mix.
Grabe, kumbaga quota sila sa overtime games. Well, hindi lang overtime games, yung mga close games, yung talagang, they've proven their character. You cannot count them out. Of course, that started with the Mapua game. And then, the Perpetual game, they were down by 3. Dave Sanchez hit the 3. Kanina, double overtime victory. So, talagang, they're not, hindi mo sila pwede count out going into the Final Four.
At naalog na naman ang ating team standings dahil nga sa panalo ng JRU kanina kontra sa Arellano. Now the Chiefs and the Heavy Bombers both own identical 6-4 win-loss records.
Yes, tied for the number 4 spot. So importante for Perpetual help to solidify their place in the team standing. 7-2 sila ngayon. If they get the win today, magiging tayo sila with San Beda and Letran with 8 wins and 2 losses.
Very unpredictable talaga ng ating mga laban dito sa NCAA Season 91. Remember that loss last Tuesday, Letran succumbing to the Golden Stags of San Sebastian.
Very, nakakagulat talaga. It was very, as you said, Anton, unpredictable. As Sir Pong Ducanes put it on his Twitter account, the Letran Knights are below 500 kapag natatalo sa mga lower seeded teams, pero they have a better record kapag nananalo sila sa higher seeded teams.
Samantala, Yeles, who was an all-star this year despite being a rookie, knocks down a jumper. Ano ang feeling, Mix, para sa isang player? Rookie ka, nabigyan ka ng pagkakataon na makasali sa isang all-star game with the best and the brightest dito sa collegiate basketball scene.
Well, you will just look at the backstory. Diba? Even though Nieles is a rookie, of course, he put hard work in sa practice. Talagang nag-extra work yan, most likely. Diba? So for him to make his shots like those, marami ang kanyang pinut in ng time and effort sa ensayo.
Although Nieles did not score in that all-star game, he dished out 2 assists and grabbed 3 rebounds. Pero syempre yung experience na makasama yung mga top players mula sa iba't ibang kupunan, napakalaking bagay para kay JP Nieles. And it's an even bigger responsibility for him now na injured si CJ Isit.
Yes, yun nga. Talagang kailangan mag-step up kung sino man ang tawagin ni Coach Atoy. Kasi syempre, confidence booster din yan eh. Wala yung veterans mo. So, the coaching staff, magkakaroon silang mas maraming weapons. Diba? Kung wala man si CJ, katulad nitong steal na to,
right on cue, JP Nieles making us look good. Meron siyang 4 na puntos dito sa larong ito. 10-6 lamang na Mapua.
Talagang stepping up ito nga si JP Nieles without the absence of their veteran guards.
Tignan natin kung ano ang isasagot ng Perpetual Altas. Thompson, tumira sa labas. Wala. Earl Scotty Thompson is not really known as a three-point shooter. In fact, in the first round, he only made 6 three-point baskets.
Well, his go-to move talagang atake siya. Talagang he will look to penetrate. If he gets an open lane, pwede niyang itira yun. But most of all, he looks for his teammates.
Yun talaga ang strength ng MVP na si Earl Scotty Thompson. 9 assists per contest. Mr. Brightside! Nearly throwing it down in the face of Olwell Oraime. Walang tinawag na foul. That was a near posterization.
Grabing aga-aga, nag-aamok agad si Mr. Brightside. He was looking for the contact pero hindi na nakuha yun, yung foul.
Ito kanina yung steal ni JP Nieles kay Bright Acueti led to a fast play of the game brought to you by Smart. Live the smart life. At ito yung sinasabi mo, Thompson getting his teammates involved. Ang ganda na sana.
Ayun, no? Looking to make a statement early si Mr. Brightside.
Everything but the finish. Olwell Oraime, the leading MVP candidate sa dulo ng first round. Ang kanyang kupunan, lamang 13-6 with 2 minutes and 55 remaining sa first quarter. Inyo pong napapanood ang Season 91 ng NCAA. Ngayon naman, balikan natin ang laban ng Mapua kontra sa Letran back in August 14.
Well, as you look at the first and second quarter scores, parang namuro ang Letran with a 28-17 outscoring Mapua. Pero binaliktad naman ang sitwasyon ng Cardinals noong third quarter. And Olwell Oraime with a career-high 28 rebounds. Mapua had a chance to get that game pero nanig ang veteran smarts ng mga taga-Intramuros na Letran Knights.
That's gotta be some sort of record. Yung 28 rebounds na ginawa ni Olwell Oraime, just monster numbers, and really that propelled him to the #1 spot sa MVP race ngayong Season 91 ng NCAA. Medyo malamya ang simula ng Perpetual dito sa laban na to. Mix, ano nakikita mong problema?
Well, I think medyo syempre to end the first round, medyo naging long break. Medyo syempre hindi sanay sa ganitong klaseng aksyon. Nakakapapaulit, kumbaga new beginning para sa Altas.
Are they overconfident? Because they know na wala ang kanilang top players. Talking about the Mapua side, Nimes and Isit.
Well, I hope not. Siyempre, pero that is a natural reaction. Kung alam mo na wala yung top players mo mula sa kabilang teams. Pero importante para sa coaching staff to remind their players na just to keep on pushing the ball, just keep on implementing their game plan.
What a shot inside by Justin Serrano, the other all-star ng Mapua Cardinals. Naiwasan ang depensa ni Prince Ese. Coach Andoy Ko told us before this game that he feels like he has mixed emotions. Dahil yun nga, wala yung kanilang top players. Pero maganda ang pinapakita ng mga natitirang players sa practice.
Importante talaga magpakita sa ensayo because what you show in practice will relate to the game. At a good start for the Cardinals.
Thompson, offline na naman mula sa labas. Wants the basketball again. Thompson, umatake, umikot, pinagsak ang bola! What a play by Earl Scotty Thompson. The MVP finds bantayan for the easy two.
Talagang he escaped his defender. Good spin cycle move. Nag-help yung depensa ni Bantayan. Napakadaling pocket pass. Kaya Nestor doon sa ilalim.
15-10 ang ating talaan. Lamang ang Cardinals as we have less than a minute to go dito sa first quarter. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Anton Rojas kasama si Coach Migs Bustos as we check out this master guapo move of the quarter by Justin Serrano, the all-star. Watch out for more guapo moves powered by Master, sikreto ng mga guapo. At ito naman, ang strong move of the game. Brought to you by Smart. Live the Smart Life. Thompson to bantayan. Hindi na bantayan ni Olwell Oraime.
Well, natawa ako dun, partner, sa wordplay na yun. Mas nakakatuwa yung playmaking ni Scotty Thompson. Talagang humelp si Oraime doon na libre si Nestor Bantayan.
Speaking of Oraime, meron na siyang 8 puntos. He has really grown up. This 18-year-old from Nigeria. I was asking him if he was surprised that he's #1 pagdating sa MVP race. And all he could do was smile and laugh. Dahil hindi talaga siya makapaniwala.
Well, for Oraime and these players, when we talk about stats, I don't think, that's the first thing in their mind. Talaga importante lang. They just do their best to win for their teams.
Nieles at the buzzer! JP Nieles! That's an all-star shot right there. 7 points for the rookie point guard, JP Nieles, to finish the first quarter. What a day! Another exciting one dito sa Season 91 ng NCAA. The first player from the oldest collegiate sports league ng Pilipinas to be drafted, Scotty Thompson, leading the charge once again para sa Altas. Ezekiel Biteng lighting it up from downtown. The Cardinals on top, 20-13 dito sa dulo ng first quarter.